Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Karuna Swarpaya, Radha Krishna Prasayate.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Karuna Swarpaya, Radha Krishna Prasayate.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana.
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasudeva Govardhana Vrinda.
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasudeva Govardhana.
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Hari Bol Krishna,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Hari Bol Krishna,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Hari Bol Krishna,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Krishna,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Hari Bol Krishna,
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana.
Gopala Govinda Rama,
Haribo Krishna,
Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana, Gopala Govinda Rama, Madana Mohana,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Krishna,
Jaya Jaya Gauranga,
Haribo Krishna,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Haribo Krishna,
Jaya Jaya Gauranga.
Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Gauranga,
Jaya Jaya Shila Prabhupada,
Krishna,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Krishna,
Jaya Jaya Shila Prabhupada,
Haribo Krishna,
Jaya Jaya Gurudev.
Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev, Jaya Jaya Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Gurudev,
Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa, Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa.
Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa, Jaya Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Namine, Gora Karuna Swarpaya, Radha Krishna Prestaya Te.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Namine, Ora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestaya Te.
Haribol, Krishna Haribol.
So Haribol, namaste. So yesterday, we discussed that we'll just be focusing upon the 8 prayers of Lord Chaitanya. So now, I'd like to discuss something very important sa atin lahat na nandito. It's about one of his prayers. We'll just focus on one of his prayer, then we give an example, yung lives ng Vaishnavas, ng devotees. So, doon natin makikita, oh, I can achieve, I can be in a situation wherein I can follow this person who is a pure loving servant of Krishna. Intindihan niyo? So meaning, it's achievable to serve and love Krishna by following his devotees. Okay? So dito natin makikita wherein we can gauge in ourselves. Tayo, what we really want. Okay? So ang problem talaga natin lahat dito is we are hesitating. Alam yung hesitate? Hesitant ba? Kanang mag-atubili. Dua-dua ba? Hesitant ba? Wala talaga tayong, ang discerning natin is all about, pag ginawa ko to, anong mawawala sa akin? Okay? Pag ginawa ko to, anong makukuha ko? Di ba? Laging ganun kayo lahat? Di ba? Kasi hindi fix yung heart natin, yung focus natin, yung understanding natin about God's love and God's protection. Okay? Pero sa pastimes ng mga devotees, makikita nyo that they're very convinced. Convinced sila eh. Because they gave their lives. Yung focus nila si Krishna lang. Okay? So yun, hindi na natin pag-uusapan about this material world, suffering dito. Hindi dapat yun. Kasi alam na nyo yun eh, you're suffering. Okay? Malungkot kayo, wala kayong shelter. Ang importante ngayon, paano natin ma-achieve, paano tayo makakadating sa situation na we're not hesitant to give our life to God. Intindihan nyo, Nashinggadas? Kasi lahat ng hesitation nyo, pag-atubili, muni-muni, huna-huna nyo, is all about your insecurity. Okay? Naisip nyo, pag ginawa ko to, anong future ko? Yan ba? Yun ang iniisip nyo parate. Pero, following the footsteps of the saintly person, pag yung pinag-aralan natin ng buhay nila, makikita nyo, hindi sila nag-atubili. Alam yung nag-atubili? Dua-dua ba? Kung himuuna ko na, unsay mawala sa ako, okay? Kasi pag ginawa nyo sa buhay natin, ginawa natin lahat na kung anong gusto ng spiritual master natin, anong gusto ni Krishna sa atin, then tapos na yung material life natin. Intindihan nyo? Tapos na yung suffering nyo rito sa material world. Kasi at that time, you'll be liberated because you don't have a will of your own anymore. Wala ka ng dominion to control. Okay? Hindi mo na susundin yung mind mo, yung desire, yung false ego, you surpass it. Kasi you'll see na, I'll just gonna give my life to Krishna and He'll protect me. Yun yung devotee. At nakita nyo sa pastimes ng mga devotee, nakita nyo si Rumigari, di ba? Una, hesitant siya. Paano kung gagawin ko yun? Paano ako mabubuhay? Di ba yun ang laging worry ng lahat? Paano ako mabubuhay? Sino mag-take shelter sa akin? Pero hindi ba nyo nakita, si Krishna, ang devotee, hindi sila nagduwa-duwa. They did not hesitate to approach us, to canvas, to bring us back to Krishna. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, they're very sure. Confident sila na if you hold their hand, ibig sabihin, hawakan niyo yung kamay nila through following their instruction, then you'll be protected by Krishna. You'll go to Krishna. At ang mundo na yon ay yung napag-aralan natin na mundo ng mga nasa Vrindavan. They don't hesitate kasi they're simply nasa consciousness sila ng one-pointed. Just simply seeing the beautiful face of Krishna, they're enjoying in their heart fulfillment that to please Krishna, to see Krishna, to remember Krishna, to always think, how can I do something to Krishna? How can I offer something to Krishna? So doon yung makikita sa Vrindavan, even yung mga trees, sa sobrang gusto nila i-please si Krishna, heavy laden with fruits, talagang mag-bend yung trees para maabot na lang ni Krishna yung offering nila. Okay? At doon yung makikita lahat ng trees are all, ang description doon sa scripture, desire tree lahat yun eh. Alam yung desire tree? Whatever you desire, it's there. Because it's not different from Krishna. Okay? So, nangyari, makikita nyo si when Lord Balaram enjoys with his cowherd girlfriends, the gopis, they dance. Di ba? Kita nyo? They are always in focus. They're simple country girls. Okay? Kaya nung pumunta yung demon doon, si Dividi the Gorilla, nandun siya at nakita niya, bakit si Lord Balaram, sino itong nag-enjoy, umiikot kasi yung mata ni Lord Balaram habang drinking yung honey. Kaya he's enjoying, okay? Nakita niya, pagkita ni Dividi the Gorilla, may envy siya. Bakit siya mag-enjoy kasama yung girls, okay? So, tumayo yung gorilla, walang pantalon. Pakita niya yung sarili niya. Yan, kura. Yung mga girls natawa sa kanya. Di ba? Natawa, kitawanan. Uy, pantalon, okay? Hindi sila na-amuse. Kasi para bang kengko ito. Pero si Dividi the Gorilla, ano nangyari sa kanya? Nagalit siya, di ba? Punta siya kay Balaram. So pagpunta niya kay Balaram, kinuha niya yung ininom ni Lord Balaram at pinagpupunit niya yung damit ni Lord Balaram at sinubukan niyang kunin lahat yung mga cowherd girls. Doon na nagalit si Lord Balaram. Kaya pinukpok yung ulo niya, patay siya. Okay? So doon yung makikita yung world ng pag nag-meditate ka sa pastimes sa mga devotees, you transcend yung mind. Kasi yung mind, world of misery yan eh. At pag if you just make an effort, when you chant the holy names, you become purified from material consideration. Ibig sabihin nun, you'll not be following your mind. Yung false ego to dominate, wala sa iyo yun. You become liberated from material desire. Kaya yung ginagawa mo, you won't hesitate. Alam mo hesitate? Para bang alanganin ka ba? Para nakakita ka ng tubig ba? Ilog. Tatawid ba ako dyan? Okay, tatawid ba ako dyan? Baka malalim. Okay? Nakita nyo sa Christian teaching, yung pastimes ni Lord Jesus Christ, dahil yung ano niya, kasi Jesus Christ is a Vaishnava, devotee of Krishna, the Son of God, like all of you are all children of Krishna. Nung naglakad siya sa tubig eh. Lahat nabigla, okay? Si Jesus naglakay sa tubig. Yung iba, dahil hesitant sila, sinubukan nilang, what? Tumawid. Pagtawid nila, nalubog sila, okay? Anong difference ng someone who has faith? May pagtuo ba? Hindi pagtuo na dahil sinabi ng tatay, nanay mo, ng mga tao sa paligid. Hindi ganun. It comes with transcendental wisdom. Coming from the spiritual master who is the representative of the Lord within the heart. Kaya lahat ng instruction ng spiritual master sa atin conforms with the Lord within the heart. So yun yung gabay natin that when we follow someone, sinunod nyo yung someone, natural lang ba sa inyo? Kasi it's the Lord within the heart telling you. When we come to the point of clarity, mangyayari sa atin, we will not hesitate anymore. Kasi hindi na natin iisipin ng sabihin ng mind, sabihin ni Maya, teka. Okay? May gagawin ka pa doon. Okay? Mamayabas ka pa. Di ba? May gagawin ka pa doon. Tignan mo muna kung handa ka na ba. Okay? Dindihan niya? So yung devotee, he does not hesitate. Kasi yung faith niya, very fixed. So paano natin ma-achieve yung faith na yon? When we chant the holy names, yung effect nun, yung faith natin will be so close and strong with surrendering to Krishna, everything. To please Krishna, yun ang point. To please God. To do His will. Dito kasi ngayon tayo, our will is what we should be doing. Okay? Yun ang kuruksyata natin lahat dito. Okay. Kaya the more you engage in the process ng chanting, engage in the 9 process of devotional service, we will achieve yung nangyari sa mga saintly person. Like Mrigari. Hindi siya nag-hesitate. Sinabi ni Narada Muni, baliin mo yan. Okay? Mang-chant ka. Okay. Yung prostitute, nung na-feel niya sa heart niya, mali yung ginagawa niya at hindi sinful, anong feeling niya? She's feeling lower than the straw in the street. She's not qualified. She's dirty. She's doomed. She is sinful. Okay? Yun ang naisip niya. Pero dahil sa ganong state ng consciousness, she's able to ask apology and forgiveness. Because embarrassing yung ginagawa. Nakakaya yung ginawa niya eh. Hindi kagaya ni Divide Gorilla na sa harap ni Balaram, walang damit. Okay? Pinapakita niya yung organ niya at tumatalon siya. Okay? Wala siyang, in short, walang hiya. Okay? Hindi siya embarrass. Hindi siya maulaw. Okay? So yun yung process na sinusunod natin is surrender our lives to Lord Krishna fully. So when we are in that stage, we will not hesitate to do what the Lord within the heart tells us. What our spiritual master tells us. Kaya nga nangyayari, when we make progress in spiritual life, we now see with clarity, okay? Tapos, ang mangyayari nun, you will persevere. Kaya mong you make a stand to do the will of someone you're making a relationship. To do His will. Okay? And in this case, sa pastimes ni Lord Krishna, to remember that eternal pastimes of Lord Krishna and to enter in that meditation, transcendental meditation. And ang pinag-uusapan dito, awareness. Ano yung awareness? Yung spirit soul, ikaw yung aware. Ikaw yung nakaka-experience. Ikaw yung nakakatikim. Ikaw yung nakakakita, awareness about who you are. Sa material life, aware ka, ikaw yung katawan. Kaya, suffering. Kasi yung paghahanap mo ng kaligayahan, aware ka lang sa mundo mong nabubulok araw-araw. Sa mundo na akala mo, ikaw. Kaya pagyakap mo, pati ang kamay na yumayakap, sa niyayakap mo, iwan mo. Okay? Bakit hindi tayo makaalis sa ganung situation? Okay? Bakit? Kasi nga, of the material disease. But na-address na yun ng spiritual master natin ni Krishna. Sinabi na ni Lord Krishna sa Bhagavad Gita na, find a bona fide spiritual master. Listen to him. Diba? Sinabi niya na yun eh. Surrender to him. Surrender means, I give my life to you. I'll follow you because if I follow you, I'm doing what you want. Okay? So the spiritual master is not seen as somebody who controls you. Naintindihan nyo? Hindi siya yung somebody na to control you, to dominate you. He is the servant of God. God the servant. Kaya yung relationship nyo, it's all about purity of rendering service to Krishna. Walang hesitation. So, to make progress, we should be very focused and discerning, okay, in pleasing God, do His will. Okay, yun yung protection natin. Pero pag hindi ganun yung buhay mo, it's all about sarili mo. Hindi ka discerning kasi nag-hesitate ka. Ibig sabihin nun, apprehensive. Alam mo, apprehensive? May ano ka ba? Nervyoso ka na baka pag ginawa ko to, anong mangyari sa akin? Kasi hindi mo nakikita yung transcendental reality about yung awareness mo, hindi pa talaga klaro. Okay? You must be aware of your true, eternal nature as transcendental. Aham Brahmasmi. Aware ka ba? Aware ka na I'm speaking to this. I'm talking, I'm using my mouth to speak to you. Okay? I'm looking at you through my eyes, your body. I'm trying to communicate to you. You listening to me through your ear. So aware ka ba sa lahat ng ginagawa mo, okay? So, where this awareness comes from? It is the soul, you, the person. You're aware. But how can you be really aware when you are guided? We are guided by Krishna. Sabi ni Lord Krishna, to those who are constantly devoted unto me, I give them the understanding by which they can come to me. It's God Himself, Krishna, because His pleasure is connecting us, our life, in loving service. That is His happiness. He does not want to see us suffer. So doon na makikita yung ano natin, yung kalayuan natin. So when we chant, we come in contact with this process of parampara. It's not about, we discuss about this material world. Pero when you come to the point of understanding your true identity, and you realize that everything in this material world, either matter or spiritual, are all coming from Krishna. It means there's no difference. They're all transcendental, but it becomes a hindrance when we are not aware, we are not purely aware of our true transcendental nature and our true relationship with the Supreme Person. Okay? Kasi we see what is God's property, everything here, for our consumption. And it is sinful because it does not belong to us. Kaya in conditioning natin, it's about this miserable world. You just want to experience, oh, I'm aware na I'm feeling so cool, aware ako na comfortable yung buhay ko. You go beyond that. Okay? Kaya si Arjuna, sa beginning, hesitant siya. Nilagay siya ni Krishna into illusion. Okay? Hindi niya alam kung sino na siya alam mo? Pero because he's a friend of Krishna, he is a perfect example of someone who is a very close friend, devotee of Lord Krishna, inseparable from Lord Krishna. He's our spiritual master. Okay? Krishna puts him in that situation, nilagay siya. Then what happened? He got confused. Okay? So ngayon, sa mundo na to, when you are not aware, you don't know where to go, what to do in your life, where to find happiness. Okay? Lord Krishna advises us, find a bona fide spiritual master. In the case of Arjuna, he's there. Okay? Krishna arranged it. Kaya yung Bhagavad Gita, the Song of God, Bhagavad Gita as it is, Krishna giving direction to the pure devotee Arjuna, okay, who's his eternal friend. And there's no difference between you and Arjuna in a sense that we are all divine, okay? But there's a gulf of difference because of our attitude, of our hesitation to do the will of God. Arjuna in the beginning, he's hesitant. But through hearing, nakita nyo through hearing the truth, he experienced a connection and protection and shelter. Yet yes, I will fight. My life belongs to you. So nakita nyo yung point natin? So sa buhay nyo ngayon dito, forget about all those speculation nyo sa mind nyo, lahat ng iniisip nyo na will be your security. The only security is Krishna's love, to be connected with that world of rendering loving service to Krishna. Okay? Kaya ito yung pag-uusapan natin sa topic natin ngayon. Babasahin ko yung sa isang prayer ni Lord Chaitanya, sa number 5 prayer na ito O son of Maharaj Nanda, Krishna, Govinda, Madana, I am your eternal servitor. Yet somehow or other I've fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. So yun yung relationship na dapat nakapokus tayo. Yung prayer natin, Krishna, I've fallen, I'm lost, I have no vision, I'm not discerning, I don't know where to go. Please, protect me. Put me as one of the atoms at your lotus feet. Okay? But you're given that opportunity. Kayo, nabigyan kayo opportunity because you have His confidential loving servant. Intindihan nyo? So back to the point natin sa Brindavan. When Krishna left Brindavan, ano yung feeling, ano yung nangyari kina Nanda Maharaj, Mother Yasoda? They are all stunned as if lifeless. As if lifeless. But because their transcendental relationship in love and devotion as parent, okay? Yun ang nila relationship nila. Parent ni Krishna. Pero they don't see Krishna as God. They see Krishna, the most lovable child. All the cowherd girlfriends of Krishna, ganun din. Krishna left, they're broken-hearted. Pero Krishna never left them. So ang naiwan doon, ang description is the Baba presentation of Krishna. Pure love of God. Because all those individuals in Vrindavan are completely in the mood of pure loving service to the Supreme Person in meditation. And back to the point when Krishna tells us, saints are my heart, I'm always thinking of them, they're always thinking of me. Okay? So what happened was, Lord Krishna, while in Mathura, He never forgets His devotee. Okay? Krishna will never forget His devotee. I'll give you an example. Krishna remembers past, present, and future. Remember when Narada Muni was traveling, he went to Kailasa, nandun yung anak ni Kubera, the treasurer of heaven. Hindi ba wala silang damit kasi intoxicated drinking wine? Okay? Drinking wine, nandun. Takita sila ni Narada Muni. Sabi ni Narada Muni, kawawa naman to sila. They're sons of a great personality. The demigod, Kubera, devotee of Krishna. Okay? And they have forgotten because of the influence of materialism. They're enjoying them. But because they're engaging in that, but not only engaging in drinking, enjoying their senses, but they're in a place which is holy, Kailasa. Okay? The place of Lord Shiva. Okay? It's a holy place because it's the place of Lord Krishna. Okay? So nangyari, He cursed them because ang buhay nyo, you're so insensitive. You have lost your composure. Not only that, naging insensitive kayo. Wala na kayong sensitivity. Okay? Kagaya ni DVD the Gorilla. Dahil sa illusion niya, siya yung enjoyer, wala na siyang damit, nasa harap, sasayaw doon ng, akala niya, macho dancer siya. Di ba? Napansin ba niyo yan? Kaya napansin niyo rito yung mga, di ba, minsan, may mga rito, mga dance. Dahil yung mga tao, nakikita nila, yung mga sayaw na mga macho dancer, o kaya yung mga sa bar, yun din ginagawa nila, di ba? Yung dance nila, may tinge ng malice. Okay? Ng passion. Okay? Si DVD la Gorilla, talagang ignorant na, nandun pa sa modo passion. So, nangyari, back kay Nalakubera, si Nalakubera at Manigriba, sila yung anak. Okay? So, nakita sila ni Narada Muni, sabi ni Narada Muni, kawawa naman sila. He cursed them. Sabi niya, because you're so insensitive, hindi nyo kailangan ng body ng demigod, ng awareness. Ilalagay ko kayo ngayon sa katawan ng, because you're insensitive, nandiyan kayo sa holy place, insensitive kayo sa in your consciousness, okay? Na-cover kayo. I'll put you in the body of trees. Kaya pinanganak sila sa Brindavan. Nilagay sila doon. Yung twin Arjuna tree. Pero mapapansin nyo, through history, kinurse sila ni Narada Muni. Pero yung curse ni Narada Muni will be a benediction to them. Alam yung benediction? Nabigyan silang biyayaan, nabiyayaan sila kasi yung devotee is a well-wisher. Lagi niyang iniisip yung kapakanan ng spirit soul. Okay? At nung nangyari yon, si Lord Krishna mismo ang nag-liberate sa kanila. Nung tinali siya ni Mother Yasoda, hinila niya yung pambayo, mortar. Dumaan siya sa gitna ng Twin Arjuna tree. Nakatali kasi siya. Hinila niya ba? Tumumba yung Twin Arjuna tree. Okay? Doon niyo makikita, Lord Krishna will always fulfill yung desire, yung will ng loving devotee. Okay? Because it's based upon compassion. Ano yung compassion? Maluluyon ba? Pag maluluyon, maluoy ba siya? Kaya pag kinurse niya yung person, seemingly a curse, sumpa ba? Pero benediction. Kita nyo? So, when we speak about the transcendental world of pure devotional service, okay? The fruit of someone, the heart of someone, he's gentle by heart, he's compassionate. So that is what is a spiritual master is. Okay? Yun ang spiritual master. Compassionate. Kaya, yung curse ni Narada Muni, they were liberated, Nalakubera and Managriba, when the tree fell down, they came out as demigods. And because of the curse of Narada, sinunod, ginawa ni, that was a curse long time ago, okay? Pero Lord Krishna remembers and fulfills the wish of the devotee. Okay? So, yun ang key sa spiritual life. If we can only please our spiritual master, Lord Chaitanya, Lord Krishna, if we can only please, because there's only one spiritual master, Krishna, Lord Chaitanya, and our Gurudev, who is God the servant, if we can only make an effort, even so minute, because God is self-sufficient, He does not need our service. But if it is based upon loving surrender, a prayerful mood, sa buhay nyo, sa heart nyo, you make an effort. Krishna, please protect me. Pick me up, my dear Lord. I have no protection. Then, your belongingness to embrace Krishna, Krishna comes. So yun ang dapat, kaya gusto natin ma-focus muna sa devotional relationship natin as spirit soul. Not more about this miserable world na suffering, kailangan natin mawala yung material desire so we can experience ananda or bliss. No. We must experience samadhi. Ano yung samadhi? Pure love for God. Completely engaged in pure devotional service like Maharaja Ambaris. Nakita niya? Like yung cobbler. Nakita niyo yung cobbler? He dances, you know. Krishna, Krishna, you're so wonderful. So he's in samadhi. Hindi yung samadhi nakaupo doon, namimiga ng happiness. It is the consciousness of someone who is transcendental to all this material consideration. Vaikuntha. Okay? Life. Awareness in purity. Yun ang dapat natin ma-achieve because that is what our spiritual master wants. He's very happy, he's pleased if we make progress in serving and giving our life to Krishna. Kaya He gives His guidance. Lord Chaitanya, the perfect teacher. He puts Himself as an ordinary person. Okay? Ito yung instruction niya. Hindi naman, kung titignan nyo, hindi naman to, kung titignan nyo, it is an attitude of the person in prayerful mood. Hindi naman to imposible. Kagaya ng kailangan pumunta ka sa moon. Okay? O kaya yung hindi naman improbable na yung pupunta sa moon kasi nakakapunta daw sila sa moon. Pero ang point ko, hindi na imposible kagaya nung pandak na dwarf. Alam mo yung dwarf? Anong dwarf sa Bisaya? Hindi 20 maliit. 20 may power yun. Kung ano ba yung bako, yung ano ba yung tawag doon? Hindi putot, yung kuba ba? Maliit na kuba na hindi lumaki ba? Nabuktot na lang ba? Okay? Hindi yun ang pinag-usapan. Hindi, may sasabihin ako. Hindi ganon na he's trying, he's so small, kubala, and he's trying to reach the moon. Hindi ganon. Intindihan nyo? So ngayon ang tanong, ganun tayo eh. Nandito tayo para tayo yung kuba na maliit, sinusubukan talunin yung moon. Di ba? Pansin nyo? So parang, matawa sa'yo, imposible na doon. Okay? Hindi mo na kaya. Okay? But what if the moon comes to you? Di ba? Okay, iba na yun, di ba? So when we chant the holy names, Krishna comes to us. Kasi we're opening this kingdom, okay? Our heart. So it comes now, how can we be close to Krishna? When your heart, when you open the door of your kingdom, and your heart becomes the temple of God. Tindihan nyo? Is it clear sa inyo? So meaning, you can serve and love Krishna through the example of His loving servant. Kaya we must follow the saintly person, follow the footsteps of those who have succeeded. And those who succeeded are those na completely, they give their life to Krishna. Please protect me. I have no more protection. Okay, naintindihan nyo? Kaya nung ginawa, back to the point ng nandun si Lord Balaram, nag-enjoy with the gopis, ginawa na ni Dibida, sinubukan niyang kidnapin yung mga coward girls. Anong sinigaw nila? Balaram, Balaram, help us, help us! Nagalit si Balaram. Sama ni tawanan ni, boom! Labas ang dugo. Okay. And then, enjoy again with the card. So you enter that world, yes, it's achievable through this meditation of a prayerful mood of humbleness. So that is your opportunity, all of you here. Okay? And if you hesitate, then you lose. He who hesitates does not win. Hindi na niya? Kasi it's already there eh. Ang gagawin mo lang, embrace Krishna, embrace the holy names. Okay? Let Krishna do everything. In spiritual life, the more you're lower, the lower you are, the highest you are. In material life, baliktad. The lower you are, the lower you are. Tindihan niya? So I'll read this again kasi malapit na eh. We have to do work. Punta tayo doon kasi para they're unwinding na yung program doon. So we'll cut all those chainsaw, cut natin grass, clear para alam natin kung saan natin ilalagay yung swimming pool natin pag nagtrabaho doon. After working, okay? Okay, ito. O Maharaj Nanda, Krishna. O son of Maharaj Nanda, I am your eternal servitor. Yet some or other I've fallen into the ocean of birth and death. Please pick me up from this ocean of death and place me as one of the atoms of your lotus feet. So, yun ang remember nyo parate. Okay? Kaya pag oras na, ting-tong, ting-tong, alam nyo na yung the fat lady sings na the song. Alam yung song na yan? Hindi na yung, oh my mama, hindi na yon. Ang song ba, to-to-to-to, palapit ng palapit, pasok ka na, alis ka na sa mundong kinokontrol mo. Okay? Supposedly false control. And while you are aware with this prayer, every moment of your life, it becomes your life. You're now a fish in the water. Okay? Automatic. Krishna, tawang. The gopis, the cowherd girls, Balaram. Kinidnap sila ni Dibidi. Ang sabi nila, Balaram, Balaram, help us, help us. Okay? Natural sa kanila because their life is simply surrendered to Krishna. To Balaram, okay? Who is not different from Krishna. Who gives pleasure to Krishna. Balaram. Balaram is the representative is our spiritual master. So Bala means energy. Who gives you spiritual energy? Balaram. Who gives you spiritual strength? Our spiritual master. Okay? It's a world that He's opening that door to us. So ngayon, if you hesitate, you don't do that, then what will happen? Gaganunin ka lang ni Maya. Suyupong ka dayon. Kasi magkakaroon ka ng concern sa sarili mo eh. Usa man eh, mabili na ako mga sinina, wapan ako nagamit. Di ba? Akong sapatos, wapa ako nakagamit, wapa ako nakagraduate. Why not graduate now? Okay? Inisip nila, lagi nila sinasabi, nag-graduate ba siya nung namatay siya? That's not the point. Are you aware of Krishna? Are you aware of your true identity? That you're able to connect your heart, your life, to take shelter of Krishna. My will is what you want. Your will be done. Like Arjuna. Hindi na nyo? And there's strength there. Because now, you have this foundation of protection in your heart. You're connected with Krishna's love. Pero kung susundin mo yung muni-muni mo, unya na, para kasi wantamad. Nandyan yung kakainin mo bayabas, unya na, tulog mo na ta, abri ang ba. Okay? So what will happen to you? Hapon na, pagtingin mo, naman ang bayabas. So if you don't take this opportunity, time is moving. Okay? Maharaj Pariksit is very fortunate because he's able to understand clearly. He's aware of his situation. He's a king, an emperor. He's so powerful. He's the emperor of Bharat at Barsa. A lot of kings and lahat under sa kanya. But now, he has 7 days to live. Alam niya, he's living. Okay? Pero, alam niya, everything that is temporary connected with me, my body, I have to leave it. He's so aware of his true identity. Kasi common cultural knowledge. Previously, yung science of identity, yung awareness, aham brahmasmi. But what is so mysterious and very not really cannot be seen is one's life and surrender under the protection of Krishna. Only the devotee can see that. So how can we come to that point? When we hear our spiritual master speak. When we experience his compassion, his love, he's aware of our situation. Just like Narada Muni. He's aware of the situation of Nala, Kubera, and Manigriba. They're the sons of Kubera, demigods. Hindi sila yung bukod-bukod na politician dito, na politician na nagsasuffer dito sa mundo na to, na they're in a heavenly situation. Okay? Heavenly planet. And now, they're there, engaging in sinful activity. And Narada Muni does not want them to suffer. Okay? He's a well-wisher. Okay? So, he cursed them. You'll be born in Vrindavan as trees, twin Arjuna. And Krishna liberated them. Like you now, there's no difference. Okay? You have this body. May katawan kayo ngayon. Pero dahil sa material conditioning, awareness, bago kayo pumunta rito, aware kayo sa external, sa damit nyo, di ba? Pagdating nyo rito, napakahirap tanggalin ang buhok nyo. Di ba? Lahat kayo yung buhok nyo, ganun. Parang kabayo, di ba? Ay, mahaba na naman. Sabi, oy, pagupit kayo. Hindi dahil sayang yung pera. Di ba? Buhok. Delikado yan. May kuto ba yung mga babae? Mahaba buhok nyo. Talagi kayo kasama nila. Magkuto kayo. Naintindihan nyo ang gusto kong sabihin sa inyo? Yung situation natin, ganun din. Kaya lang, hindi natin na-appreciate masyado dahil yung awareness natin is not pure, clear. Kaya hindi tayo discerning. And why? Because our heart, our love, is not placed upon the lotus feet of Krishna. But now, we're given that opportunity to enter the pastimes of Lord Krishna. So ngayon, yung buhay natin dito, we are given the opportunity to enter the pastimes of Lord Nityananda and Lord Chaitanya because of the Sankirtan movement. And the holy names is God incarnation coming to this world. So if we simply engage in Sankirtan movement, Krishna will reveal himself to you. Intindihan nyo? God is a person. If you have this decision making, you don't want to see Krishna, you don't want to serve Krishna, then God also has this decision to do his own will. But the difference is that he's self-sufficient. He's the Lord of love. He's the cause of all causes. And we are not. Okay? And when we engage in trying to control this material world, we engage now in sinful activities. Karma. We suffer. Forget about that. What is important is our heart and Krishna's heart and our spiritual master's love for us. Yun ang meditation nyo araw-araw. Kaya you transcend this miserable world. Para sa'yo, irrelevant. Kasi while you're in this world, you're with Krishna. Okay? Why? The moment you wake up, you're just thinking, what can I do for my spiritual master? What does he want? Because our spiritual master did not hesitate to give us Krishna. Okay? Why will you hesitate not to receive Krishna? Okay? It means our faith is not so fixed. Yung faith mo talaga ba? Your life. So doon natin makikita. So every time we hear the glories of Krishna, we look at ourselves. Gano'n tayo kalayo? Then we make effort. Hindi yung, ay, di mo naman pala ko, sinful ko, di rin na lang ko, raise hand na lang, amen to that. Okay? Hindi ka na gano'n. Wala na sa iyo na makaluwas ko, kailangan masave ko, kailangan mamember ko diha. Wala na sa iyo. To hell with being saved. Saving means you're selfish. Okay? Arjuna fought the battle. He's not thinking about himself. Our spiritual master came here. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, our grandfather spiritual master, did they hesitate? No, they're in a different world. Simply pleasing their spiritual master in Krishna. So they're in the pastimes, eternal pastime of the Sankirtan movement of Lord Chaitanya. Yun yung buhay natin. Either you jump sa wagon ni Lord Chaitanya and do Sankirtan, or you play here, ano bang lasa ng ice cream na yan? Okay? Ano bang lasa? Alam mo nyo, yung molecules na yan, tae ba dati yan? Nasa tae. Nag-transform lang, ice cream yung kinakain nyo. Naintindihan nyo? Tapos isip mo, uy, lami man ni lami man kain ni juice, lami man kain ni, hindi mo alam, paanang bulok na baka dati yan na nag-transform na naman yung elements ng molecules and atoms, hawak mo na naman, okay? Dindihan nyo? Sasayaw ka, dance, di ba? Waltz, di ba? O sweet. Hindi mo alam yung hawak mo na katawan, yung katawan mo. Ba? Yung molecules na yan, galing ba sa punerarya dati yan na sinunog. Kasi kinain ng ibon. Okay? Nakita ng hunter, kinain ng hunter yung ibon. Okay? Pagkain, tumae yung hunter, nagtanim ng pechay doon, napunta na naman, kinain mo yung pechay. Nasa katawan mo na yung molecule. Naintindihan nyo? Pero hindi natin nakikita yun. We're in a world of death, in a world of shit. Kaya pag nagsasayaw ka, I was dancing with my partner. Hindi ka. Yung awareness mo is your dead body. Me. And yung akala mo, dead body rin. Yung molecule. Pag hawak mo doon, years to come, iba na yun. Yeah? Hindi mo alam yung molecules na yun. Yun yung iniihian mo dati sa irinola. Nag-transform. Yakap-yakap mo ngayon. Okay? Is it clear sa inyo? Kaya, when you come in contact with the spiritual master, then your material life is finished. You can never enjoy again because there's nothing there. Kaya, high time, enough of material life. Kasi you'll never succeed. All of you here, you'll never succeed material life. You'll never enjoy. The moment you come in contact with the holy names and others, listen to the teachings of the spiritual master. Forget about enjoying because every time you try to enjoy, there's nowhere to go. And what will you do? You want to forget. You engage in drugs, intoxication. You want to forget. You cannot forget. Because Krishna will always be in your heart telling you, hoy, gising. Okay? And pag hindi ka aware, naririnig mo yung Lord behind, you see Krishna as your enemy. You see Krishna as your enemy. Kaya nga, even nagcha-chant ka, why do you hesitate? You engage in the service of Krishna, okay? Everything belongs to Krishna. Why will you hesitate not to give everything to Krishna? It belongs to Him. But the consciousness is, kailangan managang ko. May foundation ako ng security ko. Okay? But it's about Krishna. Kaya mangyari nun, na-focus ka ngayon sa panagang-panagang na mga bagay-bagay na continually changing. Yakap mo. Kailangan yung bahay ko bato. Okay? Bakal. Di ba? Kailangan yung pera ko sa bangko talagang hindi matandog. Okay? Hindi mo alam may karma baya. If you don't take the opportunity to give everything to Krishna, then time passes by. And then, yung control mo, hawak mo pangalan mo nakalagay doon. Sa bangko, money belongs to Nasingadas, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Talagang secure yun, nasa kahadero, okay? Umalis ka sa katawan. You were not able to use that if you have this spiritual understanding. You're not able to appreciate. I could have offered it to Krishna. Back to the owner. Okay? And you'll be happy and secured. But the more you keep, the more you feel insecure. Naintindihan nyo? Takot ka. Ano yatag na ako na, unsa na lang ang ugma, wala ako makaon, patay ko. Okay? To enter that world means unconditional, unalloyed, devotional service, like the resident of Vrindavan. And to enter the world of Vrindavan, we must be guided by someone who is a resident of Vrindavan. So ngayon, meron na tayong basehan. What do you really want? Anong gusto nyo? Okay? Anong gusto nyo? Nasa inyo. Okay? Gusto nyo kumain ng tayo araw-araw? Nasa inyo. Kumain ng mga patay araw-araw? Nasa inyo. Okay? Gusto nyo maging living dead? Nasa inyo, okay? Pero, we should appreciate the time, the effort our spiritual master is giving us. He is not hesitating to give his time to please his spiritual master in Krishna for us to experience what is really sweet, pure love for God. But yung devotee, hindi niya napipil, I'm a pure devotee. He's not feel like that. He feels he's the lowest. He continues on, serve Krishna. Okay? Hindi yung, sinful ako, dito na lang ako sa CR parate, o kaya pasok na lang ako sa septic tank. Total, sinful naman ako. Is it clear? Sorry, Bal naman sa'yo.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestaya te.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prestaya te.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayanya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayana,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Nayanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Narayana,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Radha Krishna Narayana,
Bhaji Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasante Gaurata Vrinda,
Bhaja Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Shri Vasudeva Gaurata Vrinda,
Kumara Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Kumara Govinda Rama,
Hari Bol Krishna,
Madana Mohana,
Gopala Govinda
Paramahamsa.
Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa. Jaya Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya, Radha Krishna Prastayate.
Namo Siddhaswarupananda, Paramahamsa Namine, Gora Karuna Swarupaya.